So let's say, for example, you are given a date and it's in this messy format. Right now I have this other date right now having this funny characters, tilde and then percentage. I mean, can you believe that this is a date format? I won't believe that. So this is actually a date format, but then it's in this messy form. So I want to change this back from this looking this funny looking data to its correct form. So there are a couple of methods I could use in Excel. I could use left, I could use the right, and I could use the mid. So I'm going to use left, right, and mid, and then we're going to settle for one eventually. So now I know that this is supposed to be a date format, but I have this tilde right here at the left side, and then I have this percentage sign right here at the right side. So I want to do some cleaning. So left is going to help me scrape part of my data from the left side, while right is going to do the opposite. So let's just get started. So I can say equal to left. So let's say I want to know what this left function does. I could just click on this left function, and then it brings out this formula for me. I'm connected to the internet. She didn't want me. Koburu. Alright, so let's say I want to, scrape this. I could just do this right here, and then I'll enter the number of characters that I want it to return from the left hand side. So from the left, I want it to return 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 6 characters right there. It's gonna hit enter. So right now you can see now that this percentage sign is gone, but then I still have this tilde here, and I actually want to get rid of that tilde. But if I use the right option, if I do RIGHT and I apply that and I do 6 again, you see the percentage is there but the tilde is gone. But I can actually get rid of this and use this one. If I use this, I can actually clean it. Say equal to right, pick this, and then return 5 characters. So you can see now I have the normal date format I can have, and then I'm going to actually reformat it and all. I can then come right here and do text. So I want to change it back to date format, do this, and then change it to day, month, year, okay, yeah, this one, and then it comes back to state format. But that's like a long journey, I have to do left, and then I do right, and then convert. I could get tired in between. So the mid function allows me to scrape from the left and the right. So all I just have to do is to tell Excel the start of the character and how many characters
now,
I want it to return.
Hold on. I don't understand though. Why did this one come back to 2309? Is this number?
Sorry?
I think it's supposed to be 4 something.
Alright.
Hello?
Funny enough, yes, but then this is be like 42, I don't know, that kind of dates if it does exist. So this is what Excel does. Excel stores number. It stores date in numbers. So it counts the number of days that has gone past the first date that Excel recognizes. So Excel recognizes 1st of January 1990. sorry, 1900. 1900, that's, yeah, 1900. So it counts the number of days that has passed since 1st of January 1900. So this value that you are seeing is the number of days that has passed since that date. So this is not actually the date format, this is just the number of days that has passed after 1900. But in between, if you return this back to Excel date format, it gives you the correct date that this number
Dates.
actually represents.
Okay.
So this 422470 is not a date number, it's the number that Excel has stored as the number of days that has
Okay.
passed since 1900.
Okay.
I hope that makes sense now.
So, okay, I guess. So what I will use to convert it back to is text, right?
Yes, text. I'm going to take that again. I just wanted you to like know that instead of having to go through this process, this, and then this, you can actually use another method. Alright?
That's right.
So, that being said, if I add just the date format having just tilde, if I had just the date format having tilde, I could have just used just the right method again alone. And if I had just probably the date format having the percentage sign, I would have just used the left method alone. But for me to successfully clean this date format, I need to clean the left and the right side.
Left and
So
right.
for that particular one, I
Which I can
can't
actually go for mid to.
exactly, mid would do the trick.
Okay.
So if I use mid now, if I do equal to MID and I use this, so that's the text, comma, where do I want it to start from? I want it to start from number 4, because the first character, which is 1, is tilde, the second one is 4. So I want it to start from character 2. So if you start from character 2, how many characters do I want it to return? So I'm going to say 42270. That's 5 characters. And if you check all of the other characters here, you see that they have 5 numbers in between. So I'm just going to say return 5 characters and then hit enter. You can see I have the same value with this.
Okay.
I'm going to take that again, equal to MID, this, comma, the start num. Where do I want it to start from? I don't want it to start from the tilde, so I want it to start from the second number, which is this 4, comma.
Okay.
How many numbers do I want it to return? So how many characters do I want it to return, starting from that second position?
From the 2.
So I'm saying 4,
1, 2, 3,
2,
4, 5.
3, 1, 8. 5 numbers are in between, which means I don't want it to return the first character, I don't want it to return the last character. So I'm going to say 5. Alright? So if I also fill that now, I have my answer right there. So I can now get rid of this. Now I can now get rid of this and change this to a date format. So I could say cleaned
date, which is text,
order date, something. I could say equal to. So right now this is in number format. I want to return it to a date format, so I can use the text method. So I can use the text method to change the format from number to date. So I'm just going to pass this, comma, and then I'm going to stipulate what format I want it to be returned in. So I want it to be returned in day, slash, month, slash, year. That's 4 Ys, and then close this. So this returns it back to its date format, and then I can, flash view that. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's
All right.
getting tough.
It's getting what?
It's getting interesting.
All right, that's nice. So, um, that's what we're going to have this evening. In our next lesson, we are going to do more. So now, right now, I want you to import, as your take home, I want you to import the city and the country from this customer table, or sorry, worksheet. And I also want you to return the phone numbers from this phone number table. I want you to return all three columns here. So you can just create three space. I'll share you this worksheet. I'll drop the link to download this worksheet in the description. So you can just create three empty spaces right here and import all that using the customer ID. So you are using VLOOKUP to import the columns city and country from customer, and then you are using the same VLOOKUP to import the phone number from the phone numbers worksheet. Alright, is that understood?
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yes, I got it.
Alright, so that's all we are going to have in today. We'll continue tomorrow.
Okay.